You need these right here if you want to adjust the shocks on these right here. Hey guys, it's the Regular Dane. So I've got a Polaris 110 Outlaw here as well as a 50 right here. And we're going to adjust the rear shocks as well as you can adjust the front shocks on the Polaris 110. On the 50 you can't because they don't have an adjustment there. You just have to buy new ones. Plus, you're not taking that much weight on these anyway, since 5-year-olds are driving them. Show you how to adjust the shocks on these 110s because I know you want to ride them just like I do as an adult. You want to jump on these things, but check out this suspension right here. If you sit down on this, it's gonna lower down, and that's where we need to adjust these rear shocks just to give it a little bit extra so that it is taking off some pressure. Similar on the 50 right here. Tighten up that shock, make it a little bit more rigid. You're gonna need our spanner tools. Here's a 13 I'm gonna use on this 50, and then on the 110 you can actually use a 16 or a 32. They're very similar. The 16 works better. And then when you get into bigger sizes, you can actually get the 32, 40. There's a 25 spanner tool size as well. You'll need those for bigger four-wheelers and other ATVs, dirt bikes, stuff like that. Let's start with the 50 first. Now you can see right here on the bottom, if you try to use a vice grips or something, it's gonna be very hard to get a wrench in there. It's possible, but you're gonna, I don't know, you're gonna scratch it up. It's not gonna adjust right, and it's not as easy to adjust. So anyway, let's get this in here so you can see. Got a notch on one side, and it kind of hooks around, and all you're gonna do is get this in here, and you can already see that the factory setting is marked. Okay, so all it does is it spins it and it moves up one notch, and there's several notches to go if you want to keep adjusting it. So if you want to keep adjusting it, just get in here more rigid. Okay, so yeah, that feels a lot tighter. That's pretty good. Okay, we'll leave it right there. And you can use these spanner tools to go back. So if you want to take some of that out, you just stick it on there and twist it back. Okay, so we're gonna do a little test before we adjust the shocks. Right now we're looking at about a 23 1/4 with nobody on it. Okay, my daughter's gonna get on about 60, 70 pounds, I suppose. Sit back a little bit more, just right there. Okay, that's fine. And we're at 21 1/2. When big adults jump on, now you're looking at bottoming out at 18 inches down. Okay, so same thing here. It's already on the stock adjustment. You actually could take it up one, but we're gonna use the 16 on this. And let's bring this around. There we go, that's 1. Let's see what it measures at now. Okay, same test. What'd she bring it down to? 21, right? Okay. So now we're about 22 1/4. So now this time let's use the 32 actually. I think this one's a little bit better. And we'll take it up another one. Alright, got it hooked. Bring it up one notch. There we go. Let's test it now. Second notch. Alright, jump on. Okay, looked like it barely moved. Alright, and for me, yeah, I can already feel it's gone up. Okay, we're at about 19 is what it's looking at. Make this a little bit more rigid, maybe one more notch in case anybody else wants to ride it and gets rowdy with it. We'll adjust that one more time up. And you can already feel, yeah, it's a lot tighter already. All right, at 23, she jumps on. And there we go, 22 1/2, barely moving. That feels pretty good. Okay, you can jump off. And for me, it's looking like it's moving up a little bit. So that will be good for now for the adjustment, because I'm 250 pounds, so I'm not actually supposed to be riding this thing anyway. But if you are maybe 170, 180, 200 pounds or so, you can adjust that right there and you'll be able to ride. Now also in the front, you can adjust these as well. So if you push down on the front of the four-wheeler, they seem like they're adjusted pretty well. Let me take the brake off and roll this back here, and let's push down a little bit. They seem like they're adjusted pretty good. Probably won't need to adjust these. You could maybe turn it up a notch if you wanted to. So anyway, that's how you adjust the shocks. on a Polaris 110 Outlaw. Actually, it would also work on any other type of ATV with the adjustability bolt or nut on the back that you use with these spanner tools. So anyway, hope this video helped. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you later.